Imagine this. You're walking, you trip, fall flat on the ground, your knee gets scratched, people laugh, and yeah, it hurts. There's blood, a little embarrassment, maybe some dramatic acting, but after some ice, a bandage, and a few days, you're fine. Now imagine something else. You send a message to someone, you wait, the ticks turn blue, seen, no reply, no blood, no bruise. And yet somehow that pain hits harder than the fall ever did. That heavy feeling in your chest, the tight throat, the sudden silence. It hurts more than a physical injury. Strange, right? But there's a real reason why rejection hurts more than physical pain. Here's the surprising part. Your brain doesn't really know the difference. Physical pain, like touching a hot cup of chai, activates certain pain areas in your brain. The brain says, danger, pain, move. Simple system. But when you feel rejected, ignored, excluded, unwanted, the same pain areas light up. Your brain doesn't go, oh, this is emotional, let's relax. It reacts the same way it would to physical injury. Pain is pain. That's why rejection doesn't feel imaginary or dramatic. It feels real. It sits in your chest, your stomach, your head. You don't just think it, you feel it. A big reason for this goes back to our childhood, and even further, to survival. As humans, being accepted by the group was never optional. It meant safety. If the group accepted you, you survived. If the group rejected you, you were alone, vulnerable, unsafe. Your brain still runs on that ancient system. So when someone rejects you today, whether it's a friend, a crush, a job interview, or someone simply not replying, your brain hears danger. It hears, you're not wanted, you're not safe. Even if logically you know it's not life-threatening, emotionally your brain reacts as if it is. And let's be honest, rejection has a special talent for messing with your confidence. You can break your arm and still joke about it, saying something like, doctor said I'm built different, but get rejected by someone you liked, and suddenly you're questioning everything. Your voice, your message, your timing, your looks, your personality, sometimes even your entire existence. You replay the moment again and again, analyzing details that probably never mattered. That's rejection pain sneaking into your self-worth settings and changing the volume. Another reason rejection hurts more than physical pain is because physical pain has an ending. You know it will heal. You can see it getting better. There's a clear process. Emotional pain doesn't come with instructions. There's no x-ray for rejection. No doctor says, don't worry, this will be gone in 10 days. Instead, you're left with questions. Why didn't they choose me? What did I do wrong? What if I had said something else? And unanswered questions hurt more than visible wounds ever could. Physical pain attacks your body. Rejection attacks your identity. A physical injury says, this hurts. Rejection says, you weren't chosen. And that hits deeper because humans don't just want comfort. They want meaning. We want to feel important, valued, wanted. So when someone doesn't choose us, our brain quietly translates that into, maybe I'm not enough. Even when that thought is completely false, it feels convincing in the moment. Have you noticed how rejection pain shows up randomly? You can be completely fine all day, laughing, working, living your life, and then suddenly at night, out of nowhere, that one memory appears, that one message, that one moment. Physical pain usually minds its business. Emotional pain loves surprise attacks. You could be peacefully eating biryani and suddenly remember something that happened years ago and think, yeah, that hurt. That's because rejection is tied to memory, emotion, and self-worth, all stored together in the brain. It doesn't get filed away neatly, it stays close just in case. But here's something important that people rarely tell you. Rejection hurts more than physical pain, not because you're weak, but because it matters. If rejection didn't hurt, it would mean you didn't care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't connect. And if you never connected, you would never grow. That pain is proof that you tried, that you hoped, that you were brave enough to open up. And that takes courage, even if it doesn't feel like it at the time. Every single person you admire has faced rejection. Actors were rejected before getting roles. Entrepreneurs were rejected before success. Creators were ignored before being noticed. Even the person who rejected you has been rejected by someone else. Rejection isn't a sign that you failed. It's a sign that you participated. It means you showed up and took a chance. So the next time rejection hurts more than a physical injury, remember this. Your brain is reacting normally. Your pain is real and valid. And this moment does not define your value. Pain passes, lessons stay. Confidence grows quietly after every rejection you survive. And one day you'll look back and realize that rejection didn't break you. It redirected you. And honestly, that's a much better ending.